it's been incredible to watch your ascendancy in the NFT space, and particularly like your Wherever My Vans Go project, which really kind of put you on the map. Now boasts a 55 ETH floor. You sold whatever it takes, which was number 119 of the project at Sotheby's for 260,000 US dollars. Well, what is it like to see that happen, and why do you think that this project has been so successful? Why do you think it's resonated so widely?
As far as like resignation, like and like why it actually resonates with people, I think that I think it's twofold. Like, yeah, you can't build like people are going to be attracted to the art first. So I think people do respond to my work. Like it's been amazing to watch people respond to my work and understand that like humans can go there, they can do that. Like there really is a world within our world that we never see. And like as an artist, I'm here to bring people to the light of like people don't know what they want until you give it to them. As an artist, you're here to unveil like reveal worlds, you know? And I was here to impart mine to everybody else. Like that's the way that I see it. Um, but I think it also resonates because like I'm my work and my work is me. Like the same spirit that I have now and like through the whole process is like what's embodied in my work. Like I've chosen my own freedom. I've blazed my own path. I've done it before I was incarcerated. I did it after I was incarcerated. Like the whole time it was just like I'm choosing my own freedom. I'm choosing my own identity. I'm choosing to see I'm choosing to rise above. I'm choosing to literally and figuratively climb. Like I'm just choosing something higher, you know, and that's why like like my tagline or whatever is to the moon and never back because like I don't see limits in my mind. I don't see, especially after this, after going through this, like I realized I needed this to embody everything that I already believed, that everything that I already thought I was. But then this made me, it made me that thing. It made me that person. And so I want to embody that with my work. I want to shatter limitations and like expand human consciousness as to what we can do because uh, the soil that's right for growth, like for human growth is you have to be able to have vision and you happen to have to be able to see something like that before it can ever come to substance. And I think that people resonate with me and my story because I think that my story has so many elements that appeal to so many different people. Like I don't like not everybody, probably not anybody is ever going to go through what I just went through, but that's not what matters. It's the spirit and it's the spirit of things that are represented in my story. There's everybody's going to go through things that are going to cause you to question, but then there's principles at the end of every single one of those. It's like, okay, you're going to question things. All right. Like have faith, like continue believing, you're going to go through hard times, but guess what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's not just a cliche. There's a principle, there's a promise behind every principle, be patient, you know, you have to believe in your dreams more than anybody else has to believe in it. Um, so there's all these little principles in my story, and I feel like people latch onto it because everyone goes through struggles. Everyone goes through like human suffering is like the basis for connection. Everyone suffers to different degrees. And like a broken leg doesn't make a sprained ankle hurt less. Like just because I went through something or other people go through something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't trivialize like your trauma, your struggle, whatever. But it's showing that like something beautiful can come from that. We have to persist. Like we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our beliefs. We owe it to our convictions. And I think people resonate with that. So I'm really just when people see my work and when they hear me talk, like I just want to give them real life. You know what I mean? Like that's what everyone needs is just vulnerability and connection. So I try to just tell people, I dumb it down to the lowest level of like this is how I was feeling, and it doesn't matter if it looks like I'm on top of the world now. Like I still struggle with a lot of the same things. I just try to keep it human with people, and it's the same with my collection and like what it means to me. Sotheby's was incredible for a lot of different reasons. The day I left to fly out to London, my lawyer sends me transcripts and he was like, this was court like a year ago today. And it was when they put me on a $400,000 bond, which would keep me locked up in Ohio. And there I was a year later, being the youngest African American photographer to ever show in Sotheby's, selling at the top of the lot, and it was validation, like sometimes perfect timing feels like you're too late, but it's really not what it is. It's really just like everything comes right on time.